Yeah, I just wanna run it up.
Kind of check or something.
I've been really in the field, let up, yeah. I've been really in the field, let her rush, I let her feel. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Don't need no deals, I make the deal. Have to take it to a meal. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Yeah.
Kind of check or something.
Lately, I just wanna run it up.
Count that too, count it up, count it up.
Lately, I just wanna run it up.
Need them ones, I need them fives, need them tens, I need that change. To the safe, got blues inside. Greens and pinks, it's all the same. I still save and roll my change. Take some losses when I play, charge it to the game. I'm with L, yeah, I'm with T-Black, I'm with Revan now. I'm with Bay, yeah, I'm with...
What's good, people? This your boy Coles with Coles Cowboys, and I got my guy Smitty Eagle in the building, man. Hey, this is When Enemies Clash podcast part 3. How y'all doing, man? How you doing, brother?
And I'm good, man. I think we're in a great state, man. You know, we moving forward, man. We got things on the horizon, man. The things people didn't probably think we was gonna be doing after the Super Bowl run, but hey.
For sure, man. Hey,
second place will make you do some crazy things to get first, man.
Hey, y'all did y'all thing. Y'all made it to the Super Bowl, pinnacle of the league, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all made it to the big stage, something that, you know what I'm saying, I want my team to make one day, you know, while I'm alive, man. You know what I'm saying? So my children to be successful. But hey, at the end of the day, you gotta seal that deal, brother, man. Y'all sealed the deal once.
Look,
you
heard me. Look, second place will make you do some crazy things to get first. Hey,
true. And from what I've seen about y'all team, man, shoot, y'all been y'all lost guys. A lot of people in my fan base does say that y'all lost some important pieces. But in my eyes, I'm like, well, some of those guys, they all right. You know what I'm saying? Now, C.J. Gardner-Johnson was a big hit. You know what I'm saying? We'll see if y'all be able to, you know what I'm saying? Y'all still move without him, you know what I'm saying, as far as the safety position. Y'all retain both y'all guys and DB guys as far as Slay and Bradbury. Let's see if they, you know what I'm saying, repeat that same performance. You know what I'm saying? Right. And then y'all got a new defensive coordinator as well. You know what I'm saying? So let's see, man. New defensive coordinator, new offensive coordinator. So let's see if y'all still got the juice, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the year to see if Gannon, if y'all need Gannon or not.
Hey, Cole, it's gonna be interesting, man, because I feel like some of the pieces we brought in, right? They kind of going, collide with what we lost. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be able to replicate a lot of what we did last year, and if we can bring in the right pieces in the draft, this could be interesting, man. Like, I don't know, I don't really know how good it's gonna turn out because everything can look good on paper. But Sean Desai, with an average defense in Chicago, produce some great, plays that you could replicate here with what we got. So I hope he can do good. And Brian Johnson, it's self-explanatory what he's gonna do. I think.
Hey, with Brian Johnson, I'm very familiar with him. I'm a Mississippi State fan. You know what I'm saying? He was Dak Prescott's, quarterbacks coach at Mississippi State. You know what I'm saying? So the stuff he had Dak do, the success that Dak had, of course he transferred that over to Hurts. He knew Hurts since he was, a little kid. So, that chemistry they had was already there. I don't see much of a drop-off, offensively from y'all. I believe he'll pick up right where Siphon left off. And, it probably maybe even better this time, as far as the gameplay. And I believe y'all still going to be a very run-heavy team, which is big in this league. A lot of teams can't stop the run, So let's see what y'all got offensively. But as far as, we went through the draft, the offseason, y'all required a few pieces. Y'all got Rashad Penny from the Seahawks. Y'all got Marcus Mariota. Who else did y'all get offensively?
Justin Evans. We didn't get nothing else offensively. Justin Evans, Terrell Edmonds. We brought in Nicholas Morrow, and we brought back Fletcher Cox and Brandon Graham so far.
How do you feel about some of the new pieces that y'all added so far in free agency?
I'm really intrigued about this dude, Nicholas Morrow, man, because I watched some of the tape while he was out in Chicago, and I watched some of the tape in Oakland, and it's really intriguing to me how he's able to bring a little bit of aggressiveness in the defensive schemes that he's played in, but he's also been able to be good in coverage. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things where I want to see him play, but if you could bring in a linebacker, I mean, for some depth, I think that'd be also, you know, a nice move to make right now.
Yeah. Hey, as far as, you know what I'm saying, the pieces we made in our off-season moves, bro, it may be like a so-so, you know, move to other teams. But for us Cowboy fans, man, we never, you know what I'm saying, we never make moves in the offseason, at least in the first round of it. You know what I'm saying? We was able to get, you know what I'm saying, Gilmore. You know, we was able to go ahead and get Brandon Cooks. We went on ahead and re-signed our safety Donovan Wilson. You know, we got LVE, even though I would prefer we got Bobby Wagner. You know what I'm saying? But we got Leighton Vander Esch back. You know, we was able to, you know what I'm saying, who else did we get? I'm trying to think. We got, you know, kind of no names in we got Ronald Jones. That's what I think about. We got Ronald Jones. So, and we let Zeke.
I like the Ronald Jones coming out of Tampa, man. I really
Ronald Jones.
What happened to him in that offense? Like Leonard Fournette came and he just disappeared.
Exactly, man. See, and to us, we feel like he might just be a camp body. Hopefully, he make it out of camp. You know, we still looking for that. That, you know what I'm saying, that feature back. You know, we got Tony Pollard coming off injury. We'll see what he does. You know, we put him on the franchise tag. We still looking for a pretty good running back. So we're going to look at that at the draft. Hopefully we can go ahead and get a nice solid one. But speaking of running backs, man, shoot. Y'all talking about Bijan at 10, man. You know what I'm saying? How you feel about that, bro?
I mean, listen, I'm all for it if it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? If he's the best man on the board, if he's the best available and you feel like, you know, there's nothing else that you really need at 10 other than Bijan, then I'm all right with it. Yeah. I'm cool with it. You know, I'm with what make the team better. So if it's gonna make us, you know, do some better, then I'm really with it. But the Derrick Henry rumor got a lot of merit going around. I don't know how good it is, but I think that would be more scary than Bijan at 10.
Yeah. Shoot. Hey, when the season off season just started for us, Bijan automatically was being, you know what I'm saying, referred to the Cowboys, and I'm like, here we go. You know what I'm saying? People want to go ahead and repeat the, you know, Ezekiel Elliott thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, shoot. Now I'm not sure about Bijan. I don't even think at that time he was going to even drop down to us. You know what I'm saying? I still feel like he probably going to be like picked within the top 15, you know what I'm saying? That's the most. You know, I don't think he's gonna get to the 20s. But a lot of people kind of scared to get him at 10. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to make the same mistakes a lot of teams made, like we did. You know, as far as when it comes to paying them and stuff like that. So I don't know, man. Would you rather have Bijan or would you rather have a Derrick Henry if you had to choose?
See, in the situation, right, you got to understand what you're bringing back. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm getting a 1-year rental and y'all asking for like a second-round pick, maybe not. But if I'm giving you a third or a fourth-round pick, maybe even next year giving you a third, then I could take that. It's a 1-year rental, $10 million, but it's a lot of cap. So at this point, it depends on what you're building for. But then are we going to be looking for running back again next year after Gainwell gone? Yeah. I think we just roll with Bijan, man. At this point, Bijan, maybe if Jalen Carter there or Will Anderson, then you know that makes it pick a little bit more difficult. But outside of that, my true inside say trade back to like 15, and then maybe can get a first round pick if one of them quarterbacks is still in there. Then you can get Bijan and a first round pick for next year.
Yeah, that'd be a pretty good smart flex. And I was also like I noticed a lot of Eagle fans are against like getting like an offensive lineman. Like, you know, y'all are in a good position to probably get like a Peter Skoronski. I don't know about a Paris Johnson. You know, I think he's gonna be out before 10. But Peter Skoronski is very high. You know, he's very high graded up there. He's a good tackle in this draft. How you feel about getting? You know, I know y'all got like the best offensive line in the league, but how you feel about, you know, replacing, possibly having him in just in case? You know, a Lane Johnson or Solomon, well, he played tackle. Lane Johnson or Yeah. Solomon, he our tackle, right?
He gone though. He played right guard. Yeah, he gone.
Okay, my
Cam Jerkins will be there.
Yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of.
How you feel about still beefing it up though?
I'm not. I really don't want it at 10, but if that's the best player available, like I told you before, I mean, I'm with it. I mean, I prefer not. You know, everybody looking for the splash play, but if long term it look better in that situation, then I'm cool with it.
Yeah,
cool with it.
Man, see, bruh, this is how I feel about the whole thing. I get y'all got a lot of offensive linemen, but I always pivot back to how we were. Like we used to have like the best offensive line in football, and you know what I'm saying, one of the best highest offensive line back in 2016. You know, a little bit above that. And one of our center, he had an illness, had to retire early. You know what I'm saying? He one of the best centers in the league at that time. You know what I'm saying? Then we got Tyron Smith, always hurt. Man, ever since then, I've been like, man, we need to beef up that offensive line all the time. But y'all got a lot of depth as well. Man. I think y'all traded some of y'all depth away, but y'all still got a lot of depth. So I don't know. I mean, do you feel like you still need to get one, or probably in the later round?
Yeah, I think it'll be more in that second, third round pick. Maybe even 30 is questionable if it'll be the. I think they looking more for the defensive line at this point. That's why I say if Jalen Carter, Will Anderson, maybe even. I don't even know if a Miles Murphy or something like that could, really sway the games. But I feel like the best D lineman is really what we're gonna end up with.
All right, so you believe that y'all have to just go strongly defensively instead of offensively in the draft?
I think that's what they'll do, but I would prefer to boost up the offense. Like I just heard something about like Jackson Smith and Jigba. I heard we making a last minute,
I wouldn't mind.
Listen, we doing like a speed like recruiting. Like we want to look at him and.
So y'all have him as a number 3?
I mean, I guess that's what would it be, but that'd be crazy. That's nice.
He got like number 1 talent, man. You know what I'm saying? He could be a 1 in some things.
So if he was a 3 and you think about it, we would have 3 number 1s. That would be scary. But
yeah, would, man. I hope
it's more scary than Bijan though.
I hope y'all don't make that move, man. Hey, shout out to my guy Philly, man. That's my boy, man. Hey, I feel you on that. There be times I be bored as well too, but I be like, man, somebody pop something on. But yeah, man, shoot. Us, as far as like draft, you know what I'm saying, not just pivot over down to draft moves as far as this,
I got a question for you. Which one of the players that you picked up for this offseason is one you looking forward to seeing play the most?
Of course, you know what I'm saying, Stephon Gilmore and Brandon Cooks. Those 2 guys gonna be, they the guys. You know what I'm saying? They one of our star players. They gonna be. As far, I'm hoping Ronald Jones to be a guy that we can rely on in the running game, because one thing we're doing with the running game, we used to be like a run with a bell cow back, only one running back, give him all the touches, and a couple of plays just for him to get some air. We'll throw in a back, Pollard. What I'm hoping is we pivot over to how y'all do y'all running game, running back by committee. You know what I'm saying? That's what these teams that made it to deep in the playoffs have. Running back by committee, you know what I'm saying? So with us having, Brian Schottenheimer as our OC, but he's not really calling play, but he still, organized the offense. I believe that's something he's planning on doing, this running back by committee. So I hope Ronald Jones can play a big part in that.
Is there anybody on your team already that you felt last year maybe didn't get as much as they should have, and they're gonna get a chance to step up this year?
Yeah, man. I would say, I can stick to the running back position. Malik Davis. You know what I'm saying? He showed great signs. Great signs. You know what I'm saying? I believe he could have pulled more of a Pollard, role per se. Like say for instance when we played San Francisco, when Pollard went out, Kellen Moore, our OC, he stuck with, let's put Zeke out there and we'll just stick with him. Now we all know, you know what I'm saying, I love Zeke, man, but he ain't got that juice like that, you know what I'm saying? Had he went on ahead and put in Malik Davis more, would have had like a better chance of probably winning that game offensively. We wouldn't have to force our quarterback to throw in the ball a lot. we could have, relied on, the running game. Malik Davis, and defensively, I wanted us to give our guy Jabril Cox more of a, our linebacker more of a chance. Even, we really haven't seen much from him. We saw him, he made a great play when we played the Giants in the 2021 season.
Right.
Ever since then, we were like, where Jabril at? You know what I'm saying? We ain't seen him much. So I don't know if he's not beating out a lot of linebackers. Our linebacker room very, very slim. So it raises, concern. Maybe he's not showing much. But we're very weak at linebacker. So I hope one of our linebackers step up.
I had another question. It's gonna slip my mind. Do you think what's your greatest need? In first, what you have on roster right now? What do you think your greatest need going into the draft is?
Linebacker is. We do need linebacker, like I stated. Offensively, I would say between either running back or offensive lineman. Receivers, I feel like we're good. We can add a receiver. We actually got some interesting news that our team, the Cowboys are giving Dak Prescott a little power. You know what I'm saying? They getting his insight on some of these young wide receivers in the draft. So Dak Prescott may have, if we draft a wide receiver, 9 times out of 10, Dak Prescott like that receiver, and he going out and he's saying, hey, go ahead and draft that guy. And he did that last year already with receivers in Jalen Tolbert. Of course, Jalen Tolbert, with the situation he's been thrown into, I believe he's a good player. He just had a horrible year. You know what I'm saying? A horrible rookie year. But he got drugged into a situation where you have a head coach and an offensive coordinator that wasn't on the same page. You know what I'm saying? At all. So hopefully with this system, he may be good. So Dak Prescott about to go ahead and do it again. So I guess he may look at a receiver as well. But as far as the Eagles, I do want to know about the whole scheme. As far as do you think you'll be more of a pass happy team, or do you think y'all will stick to the run?
I like the way we did it last year, right? So we pretty much took what the defense gave us, and we pursued the wins the best way we could. But it looks like, depending on if they go Bijan, I think we keep it 50-50, man. But if they go Jackson Smith and Jigba, then I kind of see the writing on the wall. You can't really use another first round pick. That's basically 4 years in a row we have a first round pick. You got to say they're going more pass. Yeah, it's where the capital's at. So I mean, it's all good with me if you can successfully obtain what you're doing. But if you go out there and you just go to chunking the ball away, and now we taking L's because that's not our strong point, we're in a bad situation.
Hey, I feel you, man. Hey, as far as and I asked you that only because you know what I'm saying. Y'all got Jalen Hurts, got that extension. He got paid, man. And I know how a lot of teams, some organizations, they want to, protect their investment. Their investment, even though his cap hits, I have to say this, man, his cap hits are amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like the way that y'all front office, and I'm going to be real about it. Y'all got a great front office. Y'all got a great GM. He handles business, man. You know what I'm saying? Ours, you know what I'm saying? They're learning. They're finally learning a little bit. Hopefully
y'all have a GM? I didn't even know y'all had a GM.
Our GM is our owner. So, you know what I'm saying?
He been learning for 50 years.
You know what I'm saying? He finally doing a little bit better. We'll see what he does. You know what I'm saying? As far as paying players, but y'all went on ahead. Y'all took advantage of. He's still playing one more year in his rookie contract, and then he'll be starting his contract next year. And with the cap hits, they're not even for the next 3 years. It's accumulating 19 mil. That's good because Kirk Cousins, his cap hit be 35 mil in one season. You know what I'm saying? So
it's amazing how he was able to accomplish with that.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Even with him being still the highest paid, player in the NFL history, the numbers, the numbers are perfect. and it's easy for y'all to kind of flex with the the cap. Y'all can still reconstruct his contract if you want to, and you know what I'm saying. Stuff like that can still happen. So you know what I'm saying. That's smart on Howie Roseman, and you know what I'm saying. A lot of people don't like to be real. I'm gonna be real a little bit. You know what I'm saying. Sometimes I be salty on Twitter, but hey, when it comes to stuff like that, man, I'd be like, you know what? I can't say nothing right now because you know what I'm saying. I wish our GM would do something like that. And hey, a lot of us other Cowboy content creators, we believe it too. You know what I'm saying? As far as like the front office, we commend y'all front office for real because they handle business, man. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to get a player, y'all go out and get it. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't be surprised if y'all got a Derrick Henry. You know what I'm saying? Y'all pulled a blockbuster trade on AJ Brown. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, y'all
definitely was out of sight right there.
Exactly.
I did not see that one coming. Not if we had got Smitty the year before. I was like, oh, we going Michael Parsons.
Yeah. Hey, I'm glad y'all didn't get our boy, man. That's
we got Vontae. So then I was like, all right, the next year we got to go. We're going linebacker. And then we got AJ. And I was just like, whoa.
Yeah. Hey.
I was kind of shocked to even see the AJ Brown trade happen after we had just went Jordan Davis right before that.
Exactly.
I really didn't see it. I thought it was for sure linebacker. It turned out to be another receiver.
Yeah, I got Nakobe Dean. How you feel about him?
I think he's gonna be all right, man. I think he showed flashes of being good. I think he can have a lot of potential, but I don't know if if he in the new system. He in the new system, so I don't know what he's gonna do. But I hope him the best, man. I want to see him succeed. That's one of my other players I want to see play.
Yeah,
would be Nakobe Dean because last year I seen him in that Jackson. No, was it Tennessee game? And he was in there, so I liked it. I liked how he performed the few amount of snaps he did get. I thought after that game they was gonna give him more snaps, but Jonathan Gannon is incompetent.
Yeah, man. See, Jonathan Gannon is like Kellen Moore, man. You know what I'm saying? Offensively, like he throw up some numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what y'all were talking about on my guy JC. You know, shout out to him. He was like, Kellen Moore got Dak Prescott the bag, man. I was like, no. If that's the point, I mean, he can make plays against these weak teams, but when we come to like a team that got a true defense, you know what I'm saying? He shit the bed. You know what I'm saying? So nah, man, don't even and that's what Jonathan Gannon did towards some of these quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? Towards the weak quarterbacks, he's going crazy, but towards like the real quarterback, like Patrick Mahomes or you know what I'm saying, Josh Allen, you know what I'm saying? He's sitting back in coverage playing soft. You know what I'm saying? So that's something we can we had in common. So let's see, man. Let's see if these teams still go hard with a different coach. You know what I'm saying?
I got a real question now. This was the question before, right?
Yeah.
Do you feel like that coming up on a position where y'all could get rid of him without hurting the cap? Do you feel like this is his year to show it, or if he blow it, you could be looking at least not saying you would get rid of him, but maybe bringing in a bridge, somebody he can bridge over into the starter.
Let me tell you this. So we didn't extend that. We just reconstructed his contract. I'm glad they did that. You know what I'm saying? Some people didn't like that, and I'm a Dak Prescott fan. I want Dak to feel the pressure. You know what I'm saying? I was hoping this is how much I want Dak to feel pressure. I was hoping we would have got a Hendon Hooker in the draft, man. So, pressure burst. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We need somebody that he needs that pressure. He been comfortable with me, man, in my opinion. I mean, you got Cooper Rush, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, Cooper Rush put some pressure on him for a minute there. I mean, until he played us, then he blew it. But he was putting a little pressure, but like he maybe could have. If he would have came through and beat us, I think
that would have been If he would have beat y'all, then yeah. But the defense had a big part of his success. He did good. He didn't, you know what I'm saying, make mistakes until that Philly game. But I believe Dak was still sitting back like, bro, this dude barely threw for 100 yards. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? We ranked almost dead last in offensive plays. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't think he was too concerned. But to answer your question, man, if Dak don't get the job done, like if it's squarely on him, then yeah, man, they're gonna go ahead and move on from him. They're gonna get somebody else, and that's why I wonder how they're gonna deal with this draft. Because the Cowboys, they're not a team that You know what I'm saying? Well, he has a no trade clause in his contract. So I believe they just trying to wait. Yeah, he has no trade clause in his contract. I believe they trying to wait for his contract to like run out. So at that point, shoot, he can just hit the free agency and they can go ahead and get another quarterback. Now, we never did nothing like that ever in our history. You know what I'm saying? So we usually draft quarterbacks and then we'll groom them up. So that's a big gamble, man. You know, that's a big hard situation. You have to find a situation where we have a quarterback, he gets us to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Do you want to risk that and get somebody that can't even get us to the playoffs? It's hard to find a quarterback in this league. Look at the 49ers. You know what I'm saying?
But can you accept what he take you through every year too, man? It ain't all him. Like I ain't one of the Eagles fans like, oh, Dak just horrible. Oh man,
it ain't
all him. But you gotta understand, you do make a lot of mistakes when you make a lot of bad reads.
Yeah. Now I give you that.
Like, see in a position where you waiting out 4 or 5 more years, and then you trying to bridge over, but all your talent that you done had for the last 5 years, now they trying to work on second contracts. Is it worth you even giving them the second contract?
Yeah, and like that's gonna be a big hit, man. Like, you know,
because I think y'all gonna regret letting Zeke go. I'm just going.
Well, man, see, I wanted Zeke to be gone, man, and I like Zeke, but I feel like we were just still in the same spot. He really wasn't doing much, you know, for us. I feel like if we kept Zeke, he would have been like, I want to have that primary back role, and he not that primary back anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we're gonna switch over to a system where it's running back by committee, he has to agree to that, and I don't think he would want to do that. I think in his mind, he's still, I'm Zeke. I'm one of the top leading rushers in the league type of thing. You know what I'm saying? He probably wouldn't look at his way, look at being, a featured back. I get a couple of carries. I'm splitting carries. He's not the end. That's why I'm like, we need to just start young. Start over. You know what I'm saying? Now, as far as, and one big thing about Zeke, he's a great blocking back. And that's important. You know what I'm saying? He says his quarterbacks, career. But sometimes, you just got to move on from that, man. Get somebody that's going to make plays. You know what I'm saying? Like 2016 Zeke. He over here splitting through the top, splitting through the guard and center, going straight, hitting his head at the goalpost. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm looking for.
You think Malik Davis is your guy?
I believe he can make plays like that. Now I don't think he's the guy. No, he's like a how can I compare him? Malik Davis could be like a Kenny Gainwell. You know what I'm saying? Type of back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He can give you some good plays. He ain't no screw. But as far as Dak, man, he got to get it done this year, man. There's a lot of pressure on him, man, because I don't think they're gonna go ahead and even think about extending him until after the season, which I think is kind of stupid. They should have extended him before Hurts got his extension if they wanted to try to keep it cheap. But now, Dak got a good agent, man. His agent real good. You know what I'm saying? And I think the Joneses are scared of getting shipped again by you know what I'm saying? So we gonna see.
I feel like he in that strong medium middle, man, where he can he doing good, but then it's like he might need to. I don't know if they're gonna even want to extend him.
I think this is what they're trying to see. Now,
this that year, right? You think the same? Like this the year where he gotta go out and perform and show a little bit more of an improvement. It looked like he really looked like he went back and started making some of the mistakes he made in his younger career.
Yeah. And I would say this. I blame the system, his coach. Kellen Moore really did ruin his career, man. I know, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people be like, it's the numbers, he throwing all this. Screw that, man. Kellen Moore put Dak Prescott in so many bad situations. And I blame Dak for taking it. You know what I'm saying? He should have pulled an Aaron Rodgers on that guy. Like, nah, bro, I ain't about to run this. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you have multiple players call you out on your game calling, that's an issue. And the people that was calling Kellen Moore out on the game calling end up getting in the booth. Amari Cooper. There been plenty of situations where Amari Cooper was like, man, we you know what I'm saying? We over here trying to go ahead and, they got us running one of these hitch routes. And I'm like, shoot, we can go ahead and just run a go route, man. You know what I'm saying? They've been in a
Yeah.
situation where they're like, you know what? Let me go ahead. Let's change this up, man. I don't like that play. Go route. Cooper take it to the house, man. You know what I'm saying? Like Cooper, you know what I'm saying? Then when he spoke out about it, you know what I'm saying? In 2021, they gave him the boot and sold him out for a 5th round pick to the Browns. You know what I'm saying? This is what we
We
working
got
with.
more for Jalen Rager than y'all got for Amari Cooper, man. What's good, King?
Exactly, man. Like it's crazy, man. It's wild, but you know that's the front office we got. You know that's the situation we got, and that's what Dak Prescott had to deal with. So I know a lot of people like, man, you know, Dak need to make these plays, but at the end of the day, they gotta say, see, dang, look what the front office been doing. Look what Jerry, you know, Stephen Jones been doing. Look what his coach been doing. You know what I'm saying? But this is year to find out. No more excuses. You got, you know, Kellen Moore out to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? It's you. You know what I'm saying? We got another system. We got you some weapons. Let's see what you're gonna do with it. So I'm just sitting back. I'm a Dak Prescott fan, but I'm sitting back. I'm like, okay, let's see what you're gonna do, brother. Man, I'm rooting for you, but we need to see now because if you ain't gonna do it, we gotta find somebody else that can. You know what I'm saying? Like the money too high right now. It's too high.
Yeah, because now, I mean, you looking at next year possibly having to pay, you know what I'm saying, on the extension, what, 55, 60 million?
Yeah. That's a lot of bread, man. That's a lot of bread.
If I can't count on you in the clutches of moments, I don't know if I can give you my money like that.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
I think that's a lot of why how we played the way he did is like, okay, you know, let's make it where I can still keep talent in here and not have to strangle the team, but also pay you the money that you deserve.
Yeah, but I also want to see more from Hurts too, man.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh,
you think that he he did a great job by getting y'all to the Super Bowl, but once players get that bread, can you contain it? Can you take us to the next level? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'll say this.
It's hard to work when you got the millions.
Yeah, man. When you got it, that grind gone, and Hurts is a different breed. I'll say that. Hurts is a different breed. His mindset may not be like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, he's a son of a coach. You know, he's motivated. He probably motivated to go back. Of course, he motivated to go back to the Super Bowl and win that thing. You know what I'm saying? So I believe he's still gonna have that fire in his chest. But I do know that a lot of quarterbacks that got their bread had a hard time getting back or, you know, doing more. Look at Aaron Rodgers. You know what I'm saying? People still talking about him being one of the best, but he can't even make it to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? He won one. He haven't, and everybody blame Mike McCarthy. He ain't been back to the Super Bowl since Mike McCarthy. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like,
and the whole their contract put on the cap.
Yeah. And then
now you gotta get rid of the dude that was really consistent. He gotta go because he making too much. Now you gotta bring in a young guy because you need the cap space. You need somebody making less money. So it's hard to keep a roster competitive when you got it. Look, they paid Mahomes and had to lose Tyreek Hill. Like
Tyreek had to go. So let me ask you this. Let's have a little fun, man. If you got to a situation where Hurts contract kept y'all from paying Devontae Smith, I'm not saying that's gonna happen, but we'll just say that because I believe y'all be able to pay Devontae Smith. But do you think that? How would you feel about that situation? If y'all had y'all.
If it came down to it, I might have to move off of AJ, man, before I move off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you be like, man, we need to keep Devontae, man. AJ,
I might have to because Devontae homegrown. Like it's a little bit different. It's a little bit more sentimental when I drafted you, and you know, I put the work in to get the flower with the blooms. Like it's a little bit different. Yeah. When somebody give you a bouquet and you grow a bouquet, it's a little bit different.
Man. Hey, when it comes to them contracts, man, like it hits different because you gotta check. You like, man, if we get him, like somebody gonna have to go, man. And shoot, AJ Brown was a big boost in y'all offense. You know, having him with the
hoping at that point, Devontae is where he need to be at. Hopefully, Jesus,
he a great route runner, man. I like the way how he run his routes. He remind me of Amari Cooper, you know what I'm saying, the way how his footwork is. But that's the Alabama, you know what I'm saying? That's what they do. That's what they breed. They breed route runners, you know what I'm saying? So y'all got a good one in him, man. So You think y'all still be kind of good without him, without AJ Brown?
I think we'll bring in talent to diffuse that problem. You know, so I don't think it would just be get rid of AJ. I think it'd just be cheaper.
Yeah. That's where it's gonna come to, man. Once that quarterback get that bread, you gotta find ways to stay, you know what I'm saying, work with less, you know what I'm saying. But y'all good for a couple of years, man. As far as that, you wouldn't even have to really worry about that because Devontae Smith was a first round pick, so y'all could pick up his 5th year option. And you know what I'm saying, work out a deal from there. That's what we did with CD Lamb, by the way. We just picked up his 5th year option. So we working out a deal.
You think you gonna pay CD, man? Y'all gonna pay
CD gonna get paid, man. Like we just gotta worry about
what would be your reaction to find out that it was a hold up in CD Lamb getting paid?
Man, I'd be mad as hell, man, because I'm like, man, we do stuff like that. We play with the food, and then we wait, and then the price gets higher. So
that's kind of why y'all in the situation y'all live with Dak, right?
Yup. Man, we could have signed Dak to like a $30 million deal. You know what I'm saying? Had we paid him back in 2019, 2018 or whatever, we decided to pay Zeke. You know what I'm saying? They should have never did that. They should have paid Dak, but they wasn't sure about that. Should have paid him.
Man, Big Simple, chill out, Big Simple. Ain't nobody believing. Y'all don't believe in that man. Y'all don't believe in no Uncle Sam, man. Y'all don't believe in how, man. Stop it.
Let me tell you about the Commander fans, bro. So I seen on Twitter a Commander fan had went on ahead and posted their Sam Howell jersey. I said, so we buying backup quarterback jerseys now, bro? Man, they out there buying backup quarterback jerseys, bro. Let me tell you something, D. I bet $100 that Jacoby Brissett start week 1. I bet that.
Hey, I got a feeling they gonna trade up, man. If this rumor that quarterbacks ain't gonna fall like they gonna fall, I think they might trade up.
To get Bijan?
Nah, to go get a quarterback. Neither one of the people y'all got. Yeah, neither one of them. Listen, they talking about CJ Stroud about to fall out the top 5.
Man, they it's a lot of lies. I think he's still gonna be 2 or 3. I do know that.
I think the Texans moved on though. I think I'm not sure. I think they moved on to Will Anderson. Is Arizona.
They cool with keeping what's his name? Davis Mills, man. Hey, even though Davis Mills was low key balling a little bit. He was low key balling a little bit.
Like a year ago, not last year. The year before.
The year before, last year he made some pretty good plays. No, never.
Yeah, the year before.
Quarterbacks at that time when we played. They was splitting. All he was doing was really handing off the ball too. Yeah, you're right. The year before though, he did have pretty good plays. He
surprised me. I thought he was gonna be all right, and then he started just looking like, okay, what you seen last year is what you get. No, it's time to go and move on.
Yeah, Brandon Cooks was trying to get traded, and he ended up just sitting up the rest of the season after that, man. So I guess he was like, "No, I'm good, bro."
Big Simple, come on now. You know that's bull job, Big Simple.
Hey, I'm gonna let him have hope, man. That's all I can have right now is hope.
If y'all believe Uncle Sam gonna be the starter, y'all ain't gotta like the video. But if y'all believe what we believe, man, hit the like button.
Oh yeah, for sure. Hit that like button, man. Hit that like. Hit that sub up on our channels, man. You know we trying to make it. But hey, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to my guy Philly. You know what I'm saying? He was like, oh, how much? Shoot, I really don't know. I know the 5th year option is estimating up to like 18.5 mil. So I wouldn't mind him paying that. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. You know what I'm saying? That's right around his range if he can get that.
4 years, 18.5 a year.
Yeah, but they haven't even started negotiations. But I guess that's where the starting point going to be. Hey, we don't have
AJ Brown money.
Huh? What you think?
Looking for that AJ Brown money.
Well, we got to see a little bit more. I don't think we seen enough for him to get that AJ Brown money from him. He did good though. He did good, but we need to see a little bit more. Right now, just start off with the 18.5. We'll be fine, man. But nah, I don't know if he's gonna break the bank, but I do know he's gonna get his money, and we need to pay him, man. We need to get him so we can be ready to work out a deal for Trayvon Diggs. If hopefully we do, because you just don't let talent like that go away, man. Of course, the big one, Michael Parsons, he gonna come up, so but
You gotta keep the dollars for him, boy.
he ain't gonna be playing with y'all. But we like to play with our players. Michael
What would
Parsons.
you do if it came down to that on defense? I mean, if it came down and you had to make some moves, who would you move on defense to make sure Michael got paid?
If it was between Michael Parsons and Trayvon Diggs,
Yeah.
I would move on Trayvon Diggs. Michael Parsons staying. We can get a quarterback. We can get a quarterback. We need Michael Parsons, bro. As long as we got Dan Quinn in the building, we good, bro. But, hey, man, shoot, let's see. Let me see.
He said Uncle Sam on a rookie deal, man. He ain't gonna make no difference on that rookie deal, man. Sam Howell not even in the conversation of the East right now.
Y'all ain't trying to win, Big Simple. Y'all ain't trying to. I mean, of course he's on a rookie deal, but what are you gonna do with it? What are you gonna do with it, man? Y'all beat the Dallas Cowboys 18, and y'all think y'all like a contender.
Yep. They think they move.
Y'all got to think about y'all coach too. What if Ron Rivera interfere? What if he interfere with Bieniemy? What if Bieniemy not all y'all think he is? And I'm rooting for him. But what if he ain't all of that? What if it was all Andy Reid?
It probably is though. It's probably 90% Andy though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Exactly.
Andy been calling that offense for a long time, bro. He's very good to make it look good. But how many of his assistants have really been, good? Not many.
I mean, he was good at calling plays when he was with y'all. I mean, so Airbnb all of a sudden making Andy Reid better? I'm confused, man.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? But hey,
he maybe learned something though. Hopefully, he learned something. He can bring it to that team and hopefully elevate their play.
Yeah,
we want everybody in NFC East to be competitive, not just two, maybe three teams. We want all four teams we can have good football all year.
Exactly, man. Hey, I'm all for it. I want every team in our division to be good because that ain't gonna do nothing but keep every one of our teams competitive, and hopefully we can go ahead and get every team in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? And the whole division of playoffs. That'd be dope. You know what I'm saying? But we'll go ahead and I know you don't think this is pretty much of a debate, you know what I'm saying? But as far as Dak Prescott and Jalen Hurts, overall in their careers, I know y'all say that Jalen Hurts, this is like his second year as a full starter. This will be his third year being a full starter in. And this is Dak's seventh. I don't count 2020. So this will be Dak's seventh season. You know what I'm saying? Coming out. Hurts made it to the Super Bowl. Dak hasn't even made it past the division round in the playoffs. But as an overall player, throwing, running, and just being a leader of the team, we're not going to put votes. We'll just put 10 out of 10 on Hurts and 10 out of 10 on Dak. What grade did you give?
I give Dak probably, if you take away the interceptions, man, he ain't no bad player now.
Yep.
I gotta start with this narrative that the man a bad player, but I give him like a good 7. Give him like a good 7, man.
That's reasonable. That's reasonable.
Probably gonna give Hurts like an 8. You know what I'm saying? Just because of the improvement he made. But it's only been one season, so that 8 it don't hold as much weight as that 7 probably. You know what I'm saying? Even though we did go to the Super Bowl, plenty of people have had that 1 year Super Bowl run. So I'm not gonna say I want to see him running back. I just want to see if he can improve on what he already showed you he could be.
Right. Hey, I'll go ahead and I'll match that, man. I'll match that right now. 7 and an 8. 7 for Dak, 8 for Hurts. Only because Hurts made it to the Super Bowl, and his performance in the Super Bowl was one of the greatest quarterback performances in NFL history.
Right.
Kind of hard to, compete with that. Y'all didn't lose the game because of Hurts. Y'all lost it because of y'all defense. You know what I'm saying? That's being real. You know what I'm saying? I hate saying that. That's being real. I could throw out the fumble, but he still made up for the fumble. I'm a fair guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tell how it is. So The one thing I do need to see though from Hurts, I know that when he was injured, the team still has, y'all had a setback because, the system didn't work for Gardner Minshew. It worked for Jalen Hurts. You know what I'm saying? Some of those runs, the quarterback sneaks and stuff like that, Gardner Minshew wasn't able to do that. Hurts was. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand that he was a big reason y'all made it to the Super Bowl. But I also need to see if he see him go through a little bit more of adversity as well. Right now, of course, with your team did what they were supposed to do. They went on ahead. They surrounded Hurts. They wanted to see if Hurts was the guy, and they surrounded him with talent. Now, with the defense not being as dominant as it was last year, the offense is still pretty good when it comes to situations where Hurts is behind. It has to come back. Let's see if he can get to that. Because y'all was on fire, you know what I'm saying, last year. Y'all was on fire in the second quarter, I mean. Like,
I think Mariota gonna bring a difference to the offense too, because he's gonna be able to give Hurts one of those, that third eye view from a different perspective, because he's been in the same offenses that Hurts running now. I think he'll be able to give Hurts like, hey, look, usually you take off on this one, but maybe if you fake the takeoff, that back man might come open, something like that. Something smooth. Because a vet, even though people might not consider Mariota a vet, he is a vet in the league. He do know some of the offense. Minshew just wasn't the guy. I thought he was. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna cap that I ain't put Minshew out there, but I did. Say Minshew could have got that win at least against the Saints. It did not work out.
Yeah, I thought y'all would have got that win against the Saints, man. I was rooting for the Saints, and I can't stand the Saints. I was like, man, the Saints got to go ahead and pull this. But I wasn't too. I was like, Minshew, he all right, but he ain't all that. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like, you know what I'm saying, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, as far as like, it hurts. I got, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm over reading with Big Simple. What do you say?
Yeah, man, come on. You know that's not gonna happen, Big Simple. You know that's not gonna happen. When the last time a quarterback for the Commanders, the Redskins, Deadskins, whatever you want to call yourself, Washington football, when have they outperformed anybody? The last one y'all had that even did anything, he's sitting out in Minnesota right now, still doing the same thing he was doing when he played for y'all.
Man,
RG3, an NFL analyst. He ain't coming to the door no time soon. So y'all better get it together, man. We ain't gonna argue with you now.
That boy high, man.
Yeah, you done smoked that good loud, man. Good loud I got on here.
Hey, I can always rely on it, man. I can always rely on my guy Big Simple. Go ahead and throw out that stuff. He know better, man. Cause had he been on the live, he would have told the truth. He talking all that trash from the comment. He would have told the truth if he was on live. But yeah, man, shoot. As far as hey, we in good hands, and I believe the NFC is gonna take over again. We're gonna do our thing. We got a little tougher schedule. Coming up, but hey, we gonna see what we're gonna do, man. Like, who you think y'all gonna play week 1? Who you want to play week 1?
I probably want to play like a Buffalo.
Buffalo? I know a lot of people that want to play the 49ers or the Chiefs.
I want on week 1 though. I want to get the wheels oiled up on the train and get it rolling down the tracks first. When we hit them full steam, man. I don't want to hit them halfway.
I want the 49ers like mid-season when they got all they everything. I don't care what quarterback they got. I don't want to hear the excuses. I want them, bro. We like in the middle of the week when at they best. Because I can't stand the 49ers. I can't stand them worse than that. I can't stand
who you want week 1? Who you want to fight week 1?
To week 1, man. Who we all play? We play. I don't even really care who we play week 1, man. We could play. Let's see, we play the NFC. We play the NFC. The NFC. I know we played the AFC East. We played the AFC East. Yeah, we played
We played
the
the AFC.
And as far as the NFC teams, who we played the NFC team? Oh, they go.
Let me see. I'll tell you right now.
I forgot. Man.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, I think playing them boys early. I want to play them AFC teams early.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Play
Sure, I wouldn't mind us playing the Panthers. You know what I'm saying? Get us the Panthers. Nah, you know what? Give us some Commanders. I don't care.
We play Arizona, Seattle. What was they? What's that? NFC West?
Yeah, that's what we played. We played the NFC West.
Yeah,
So we played the
Rams,
Cardinals. I wouldn't mind playing the Rams week 1. I don't care, you know. But knowing us, I don't know. Y'all spiked up now. Because we usually get like that. We've been getting like that Sunday night football game back to back. But since y'all made the Super Bowl and stuff, y'all got y'all franchise quarterback, y'all might be taking some of that spotlight from us.
I think the NFL will promote Jalen Hurts. You know, I heard somebody earlier saying it like he got that clean cut image too. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you. Okay, so y'all not playing the Chiefs unless y'all do play the Chiefs.
Yeah, we play the Chiefs.
I know. Yeah, I'm saying unless y'all play the Chiefs week 1.
I don't want to play them week 1. I hate that. I hate that.
They have y'all do that week on Thursday. That Thursday night game because the Chiefs playing that Thursday night game since they won the Super Bowl. That would be so messed up if they put y'all against them on week 1. Man. I mean, on that game. Man,
I take Tampa week 1.
Huh?
I take Tampa week 1.
It ain't gonna be. I think y'all gonna be a Sunday night game. I think y'all gonna take that spotlight from us.
Cause I'm going to that game. I'm going to the Tampa game for sure. It's right down the street.
I believe y'all gonna be the Sunday night game.
Who you think we playing?
Shoot.
I want Buffalo.
They might do that. That'd be a pretty good game. I would say
somebody who's trying to get it together.
Yeah.
Putting pieces together.
I hope my team don't get a Sunday night football game. We had that 2 years in a row. No, we had the Thursday. We had the Thursday with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and they they Super Bowl. They were Super Bowl winners. And they opened up, and then the next year we played. You know what I'm saying?
Big Simple, chill, bro. You don't want that pressure. You don't want that smoke.
What you talking about?
You don't want that smoke. I want the Cowboys week 1, Eagles week 2, Giants week 3. You want to start 0-3?
0-3, man. You want to start
0-3? Yeah.
The biggest fight gonna be between them and the Giants.
Yeah.
They might beat the Giants. They might be 2-1. Y'all not beating us. It's big simple. Y'all not beating us, bro. We might really just sweep y'all. I ain't gonna even lie. I'm gonna put it out there right now. We're gonna sweep the Commanders. It's over.
Sweep the Commanders?
You're gonna sweep the Commanders.
I think we sweep both. I think we sweep the Giants and the Commanders.
The Giants? We swept the Giants. We both swept the Giants. Y'all beat them.
Yeah, we both swept the Giants. We got to get our get back on them. You got to get our get back.
On everything, man. Hey, but it'd be funny if the Commanders be sneaky good. Like, really good.
I just don't know. It's the quarterback.
Yeah.
To me, they got pieces. They got, and I heard Chase Young might be on the chopping block.
Yeah. But, I take everything with a grain of salt this time of the season, especially before the draft. Man, especially the week before the draft.
But they saying like they're gonna give him one more year, and then next year he could possibly it's basically playing for his contract this year.
Yeah, and he's like a season away from being a true bust. Like ain't no more excuse, man.
So I can see Washington building the defense up to give him some help to see what he really can show out and do.
Yeah, we gonna see, man. Like they still got the same defensive coordinator. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see, but I'm kind of all out on Chase Young. I don't think Chase Young got nothing, man. I think he was a true bust. I think he a true bust, and Big Simple know it. But hey, man, shoot, it's been real.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I like talking to Eagle fans. No dirt. You know what I'm saying? We good. King DB, if he's still in here, and JC. y'all still got a little bite, but it's good to talk to Eagle fans. They, you know what I'm saying? They don't mind telling the truth from time to time. You know, I'm gonna keep it 100.
Yeah, we keep it 100, man. It's better to keep it 100 than be falsified evidence. Man. Yeah, we gonna keep it real, man. We gonna keep it.
Yeah, I talk trash on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, my content and stuff, I'm gonna keep it a buck. A lot of Cowboy fans don't like that. You know, some of them unsubscribe from me from keeping it real sometimes. But you know, you gotta keep it real, man. You gotta be real with yourself, and then find ways to get better in the end. So, hey. With that being said, man, hey, that was the Enemies Clash Part 3. You know what I'm saying? We gonna go ahead and mix it up with Part 4. I'm gonna have some 49ers on this thing. I might go ahead and get my boy Big Simple in it. Then we gotta have a conversation. Y'all be easy, man. Hey, step up to my guy Spitty Eagle, man. I got him on this little stroll bar. You know what I'm saying? Step up to him. You know, follow him on Twitter. You won't regret it, man. Hey, you got any other platforms you want to promote?
No, I'm really just right now on YouTube and Twitter, man. Working on probably getting me a little Facebook up and running, probably a little Instagram. Y'all just keep it in, man. 4133 the pod, man. We going live, man. You already know.
Yeah, any other projects coming up? You need more streams?
Actually, I got a stream tomorrow. Birds on Broad Street. I actually have a stream on Tuesday with Anthony Cabrero. Wednesday, I ain't got too much going on. Thursday, I'll be back live during the draft. 7:35 tomorrow, 8 o'clock on Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday gonna be a busy day. But y'all be easy. Thanks for coming by. Peace.
Peace.